Hey guys, Ranker Dinker here. Today we got the unboxing of this really cool Airsoft gun. My birthday party ended like an hour ago, and this is one of the gifts I got. So shout out to my dad, thank you very much. Also got me a bunch of other cool stuff we'll go over. Even some targets, bunch of tactical stuff like this sling, bunch of really cool stuff. I hate this packaging. This is not gonna be fun to unbox. Let me readjust y'all real quick. I might need scissors for this. Let's see, can I just pry that open? No. Let's see. Bro, these, man, how am I supposed to open this thing, bro? This type of packaging is always such a mystery. I'm gonna go see if I can just go crazy with scissors. There we go, got some scissors. I just started cutting it without turning the camera back on because I knew it might have taken a while. But I found a way to get in here. The reason I don't like this stuff is because it's like glass. It's super sharp, hard to open, all that crap you don't want. But it usually only is with the cheaper stuff. This thing was only $100 and even cheaper on Amazon. It had a sale. So let's see if I can even. Dude, I cannot get this thing open. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this thing open. Maybe something to do with this? Is this? What about? No? Bro, I'm gonna just cut the camera. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, it's like 5 minutes later. I finally found an entry point, and I have access to the battery charger. Almost access to it. Just need to open it a little bit further. Oh my gosh, man. Dang. Yeah, the charger. And a little bit further, and unjamming rod. Oh no, it's going the other way. Maybe I can. No, it's not. Bro, this stuff is so complicated to open. Alright, we'll go from the other side. I might need to use scissors for this. This might just be easier with scissors. What the freak? There we go. Yeah, I've kind of just been peeling apart the corners. This one's a bit tougher. Goodness gracious, bro. I'm gonna be able to just slice across now. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all in like another 10 minutes. That took a very long time. But we have the bottom open. Yeah, only the bottom. All of that just for the bottom. We have the very powerful looking battery. It's like 2 separate things connected. That's a connection. It looks different from my normal ones. And then we have a probably low quality sling. Maybe don't use that. Really low quality BBs. Definitely don't use them. Instructions and half of a fidget spinner. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's for. But as soon as I open that up, I just got a whiff of this thing. And it smells fresh. Alright, I'm gonna have to find a new technique to get to the rest of this. Oh my God, I'm about to get so sliced up, bro. I have no clue how to do this. See, the top is like not one piece. I'm trying to do something with that, but it's not really working. I could go from here. Man, I'm freaking strategizing how to open this thing, bro. Hey guys, I know you have a terrible view of it, but I have unlocked the front, and the iron sight seems to be, yeah, it's a flippable iron sight. Flips up and down. I know y'all can't really see that, but the top is like super sharp. I'm gonna have to sand that down for sure. I'm kind of just ripping it. Ow! Dang it. Got me, bro. It's a battle, man. It's a battle. Oh, sorry about the wait, guys. I didn't realize I'd been going for so long. I'm gonna do one more cut, and then next time y'all see me, I'll have the gun out. First injury, drawing a little bit of blood. Almost got it out though. Almost got it out. Finally got it out. Got some nice weight to it. Woo! Thing is comfortable. That, what is, I don't know, it seems adjustable. That's kind of cool. Oh, you get different, so that's like a big circle, small circle, medium, or is it, and then smaller than medium? I don't freaking know. So that's cool. Yo, why does the safety sound like that, bro? Why does the selector sound like that? It doesn't even lock into place. That's really weird. Yeah, so we have no bullets for safe, 1 bullet for semi, a bullet times 30 for full auto. Oh my gosh. So that's the safety for it. Gotta pull on that, then pull that out, and you have access to your hopper system. I usually don't mess with that kind of stuff. I just shoot in my backyard, so I'm not really all about that. And the front iron sight, like I said, is adjustable. I'm gonna get some sandpaper and sand the top down because it's like not even funny how sharp it is. And yeah, everything else feels great. You know, we got some rails, whatever the heck that little thing is. And then we even have the assist, which works, the forward assist. That's so freaking cool. And the stock, of course, the stock is adjustable. It doesn't come out, so I don't know where the battery goes on this one. Little sling mount, which goes back and forth and up and down. So that's kind of creaky and annoying. Stock feels very nice. Ooh! Yo, this one's gonna be comfortable to shoot. You put a lot of force on that, stretches a tiny bit, a hair bit. Trigger's pretty heavy. Pretty neat. Let's get the mag out. Oh, mag's already popped out. So, wow, this is a super heavy mag. This is all metal. This is a Hk416 magazine. Not my favorite, and this one isn't even spring fed. You gotta wind the thing. I'm not familiar with this kind. I have a Hk416 right there that came with the Scar. I have Airsoft Scar. And that one, the first little bit is spring fed, and then the rest is just empty. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what that's doing. Mag insertion, extremely smooth. I am actually very curious if this thing will work with my scar mag. Doesn't. Bit of a bummer. And my dad got me this extra mag, pretty used. I don't feel like this is gonna work. I'd be very shocked if this worked. No freaking way. I mean, it needs to be. Maybe it doesn't work. That's a really tight fit. Yeah, it might not work. But my gosh, very tight fit. This one is a mid cap, much preferred. Let's see if this one works in my scar. That'd actually be dope. No, too big. But that's interesting how it goes in here but doesn't really quite fit. Like it doesn't, it locks in. You know, the mag release works. So that's really cool. I'd much prefer mid caps because this, no one has time to freaking middle of the game. Of course, I have time too because I only shoot in my backyard, like I said. But it's just not as fun. I already have a mid cap mag. I can see the point of them for competitive use, but for just having fun with them, they're not for that. This stock is super chunky. I actually really like it. Does the mag drop out? No, not even with a shake, but it does go in very smooth. And if you unscrew that, you can take off this one. This one's built in though, which is fine. It goes completely out of the way. Now, where does the battery go? That's what I'm very interested in. I really like this thing. The forward assist working, the charging handle working is super cool. The charging handle being access to your hop up is very common for AEGs in the M4 style. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not familiar with that kind of stuff, so we'll leave it tucked right there. I guess that works. Yeah, I'd probably have it right there. Stock is wicked long. All the way out, that's too long. So I'd run it right there. Or perhaps even fully collapsed works. Probably the second position. Second position feels great. And let's go over the other stuff I got. So I've already mentioned it. We have a sling. That's pretty cool. All this stuff is used. It didn't come in packaging, and there's dirt and stuff on it. But that's really cool. I can also use this for my Nerf stuff, which I do competitively, kind of. No, just backyard stuff. So that's really cool. You can throw your gun on a sling, throw it behind you, use a bathroom or something, eat or something, without having to, you know, put it on anywhere. So you can kind of just always have it on you. Or if you're running a secondary, you can just throw that, pull out your pistol, and go to town. Then we have this face mask thing. You probably should not do mesh. Thankfully the glasses aren't mesh. Got some kind of covering on them. I don't know what that is. It's probably just to make it a little more comfortable on the old noggin. These are glass, full seal, normal stuff. But this is mesh. I probably wouldn't risk wearing this to an actual game. I don't really have interest in going. Wait, if that goes over to your face, what is that going on to? Yeah, it doesn't fit. But it's neat though. Then I have a battery and the charger. Now this one came with batteries and it came with a charger. I don't know if my dad knew that, but that's really cool. Yeah, same kind of battery at least, so that's cool. And what is this? Is this a sticker sheet? What? Oh, is this stickers of the brand? I don't know. And instructions. I might leave this in here until I need it, because some airsoft guns don't actually come with chargers. I feel like coming with a charger should be the minimum. I'm gonna throw these things away. Definitely do not use those with your airsoft guns. Or at least that's what all the pros say, and they're pros, so I listen to them. They're just really cheap airsoft BBs. They could get stuck in your barrel, cause jams, all that stuff. So really cool, bunch of stuff. I was not expecting this mid cap, this high cap, to be all metal. It seems to have weight at the bottom, so it's really weighty mag. Feels really nice though. Yeah, that's gonna be it. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. I'm gonna start saying that now.